Hello, it is the 10th of January 2008, and I am Aviva Lee reporting live from the International Press Center for Israel 24/6 TV. A few hours ago, representatives of the Jewish communities near the Gaza Strip were permitted to enter here to speak with the press and relate the facts and their feelings about the continued bombardment of their communities from the Gaza Strip. I was privileged to speak with two young people, Mr. David Landau and Ms. Jenny Ion, who both live within range of the Qassam rockets routinely fired from the Gaza Strip by Hamas terrorists. Mr. David Landau is a new member of Kibbutz Sa'ad. He made Aliyah from Los Angeles, California 3 months ago. Mr. Landau confirmed that 20 Qassam rockets fell yesterday alone. When I asked David why he moved to Kibbutz Sa'ad, he gave this answer, and I quote, "I believe that it is important to go to Sderot and the surrounding areas now more than ever because of the situation, because of the Qassams," end quote. He reiterated a well-documented fact that in the past 7 years, more than 3,000 rockets have fallen on Sderot and the surrounding areas. A young woman, Jenny, who was born in Israel and who now lives on Kibbutz Zikim, also had this to say. They both verified that when a code red sounds that you have 12 to 15 seconds to, and I quote, "run for your life," end quote. Mr. Landau likened the experience to Russian roulette because, in his words, you do not know where the Qassam is going to fall. Jenny stated, and I quote, "You can hear the whistle as the bomb goes through the air, and you can get a sense of how close or how far the bomb will fall. When you think about it, the further away it is, the better you feel. But when you think about it, it fell next to someone. So it is not you, but it is someone else who felt the impact." And she continued to elaborate by saying, and I quote, "It is an insane reality. It is not just the bomb. You go to the supermarket and you hear the teller saying something on the intercom and you jump because it is a similar noise. And you wake up in the middle of the night and you jump. You start thinking, how close is it to my house? Did anyone I know get hurt? We trained my dog to come into the safe room. It is very hard to get him to come out of the safe room. And seeing that effect on animals, it simplifies what we feel. He does not want to leave the safe room, and he is just shaking. It takes him about 2 hours just to stop shaking," end quote. Both young people confirmed that there is no certain time when the terrorists prefer to launch the Qassams made from the pipes for water, pipes which are furnished by the sovereign state of Israel. But a lot of Qassams do come in the morning because people are out and leaving, Jenny concludes. After living the real-life experience of daily bombardment, Jenny also says that there is no specific time when Hamas goes out to launch. I mean by that, when they get a break, when they, Hamas, are not being attacked by our military. Which I am not saying I want Hamas to be attacked, but I want our government to stop the bombs coming from Gaza. Jenny also continued, "I would support my government in any response, but I do not want innocent people getting hurt." David stated, and I quote, "I feel that when the government feels that the time is right, that they will go in and do what they need to do." And he continued, "As hard as it is to live with Qassams falling on a daily basis, I have faith that the government of Israel, my country, knows what they are doing." To that comment from Mr. Landau, Ms. Jenny Ion said, "Ditto that. But I support the lack of electricity more than a military attack." Ms. Ion summed up her personal experience by recalling a bomb falling and detonating within just meters of a group of school children she was supervising. She said that God was their protector and that only one child was wounded. Ms. Ion summed up her feelings by saying she thinks the bombing has gone on so long that there is no simple answer. She concluded by saying that in her opinion, it is not one track that we should go on, it is many things that will affect the outcome of the situation. Ginny Young was born in Israel and now lives on Kibbutz Zikim. Every house on the 59-year-old kibbutz now has a safe room. They were all added last year. However, on Kibbutz Saad, where Mr. David Landau lives, not every house has a safe room. He concluded his remarks by saying, I was told that without a safe room, the best place for me to be is my bathroom, because there are no windows. And that concludes this special edition of Fact Without Commentary. I am Aviva Lee, reporting live from the International Press Room in Jerusalem for Israel 24/6 TV. Thank you, and shalom.